Hello, Dystinct magazine readers. My name is Kenley McKenna. I'm 13 years old, and I'm from Florida, USA. I'm dyslexic, and I'm distinct. I think my story is pretty similar to a lot of dyslexia stories, except mine begins with a coconut tree. You see, there was a giant coconut tree on my classroom wall in kindergarten. Each child's name was written on a paper coconut, which traveled up the tree each time the child learned 10 sight words. When you learned 100 sight words, your coconut reached the top of the tree and you got ice cream. My friend's coconut shot up the tree in the first few weeks of school. Zoe's went up to 50 overnight, while Kelsey and Jordan were already at 80 by Christmas. Sadly, as the weeks and months of the school year passed, my coconut stayed at the bottom of the tree. I just couldn't remember my sight words. No matter how hard I tried, I practiced every single night, but we had reached the end of the school year, and my coconut now sat alone at the bottom of the tree. I gave up on the thought that I might get to have ice cream at school, but when my teacher told me I would never be a good student, I decided I would do everything I could to prove her wrong. So I told my parents about the class coconut tree, and they immediately took me to a doctor for testing. At the age of 6, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. I started attending reading therapy 3 days a week, and I was finally learning how to read. But this time there were no sight words and no coconuts. Instead, I was being taught to decode the words using language rules and other tools that made a lot more sense to me. I didn't know it at the time, but I was learning the Orton-Gillingham method. It changed my life, and that's why I believe in the mission of the Reed Charitable Foundation and why I created and published a coloring book for children with dyslexia. My coloring book, D is for Dyslexia, features 26 fun and inspiring designs for children and those who love them to color and enjoy while recognizing the unique strengths and frustrations dyslexic face. All proceeds collected from the sales of my coloring book will be donated to fund teacher trainings through Reed Charitable Foundation. I am excited to continue this journey with RCF until every child can read and thrive. I decided to compete for the title of Miss Jacksonville's Teen and raised awareness about the power of dyslexia. I was so excited when I won, and now I'm preparing to compete for Miss Florida's Teen in June. In order to prepare, I'm spending a lot of time practicing my talent, which is baton twirling, exercising for the fitness competition, of course, practicing my walking for the evening gown portion of the pageant, and also spending a lot of time preparing for the interview phase of the competition. Interview is my favorite part of the competition because it's like having a conversation, which is, something we do every single day. And I really get to share my mission with them and tell them my story and how far I've come in my dyslexia journey. I realized that having this title is a big responsibility, and that is what gives me a great opportunity to inspire others. So that's what I hope I'm doing every day as Miss Jacksonville's Teen. And as Kenley McKenna, I hope I can encourage dyslexics like me, all people, to never give up on their dreams.